Detailers, ceramic coating installers, shop owners, welcome to this quick video. I'm going to show you guys exactly our omnipresent marketing system that's basically adding an extra $20,000 to $40,000 a month to our clients right now. I'm going to showcase you guys everything A to Z, how we kind of structure our system from A to Z, how we set ads up, how we use sort of like interest, price targeting, talk a little bit about UGC ad creation and how everything is structured for our clients at the end of our program to actually add an extra $20,000 to $40,000 to their detailing business, like actually per month, right? So starting simple, okay? Starting simple. We have to run UGC ads. The thing with UGC ads is many people overcomplicate this, and the way I mean overcomplicate it, they focus too much on selling like the coding or the detail, whatever it is, right? Let's say selling a detail. They focus on too much on pushing the offer out there, like 50% off, $300 off, $600 off. But at the end of the day, people don't care. Like people know you're fucking trying to get them to book in. You know what I mean? People just like to be you have to be straight up with people, right? And you have to also focus on selling the emotion with the ad and not necessarily focusing on selling the service. You know, like if you could think in the buyer's perspective and look at an ad and be like, okay, like, will this, if I was scrolling on my phone, if I was actually brain rotting and scrolling on my phone, will I click on it? Yes or no? Okay. And then publish it. Like, think about that maybe like 10 times. Show it to like 10 other of your detailing friends or whatever. Tell them, like, would you click on it if you saw it? Right? Tell them. If not, then it's probably just not a good ad, and you're just basically putting it out there just to, in your opinion, get more clients, which most of the case you won't. Since you're just too much pushing too much an offer, it might work, right? But to actually make like an actual good ad, it's winning, and it gets like low CPL and high CPA, so cost per acquisition. You need to focus on selling the emotion and stop focusing on selling the product, right? Look at all these drop shipping brands, like all these drop shipping stores, like if these guys were all running offers of like $500 off, like crazy discounts left and right, people can smell that they're getting this lied to, bro. They can smell it. So that's why a lot of stores are building a brand or kind of like storytelling around their product, right? So that they can focus on actually selling the emotion and not selling the actual like product service. It might sound crazy to you guys, but it's basically what I use in every single one of my ads to make it winning. Apart from UGC ad creation, super simple. You guys can look up in the ads library how you guys can set it up. I have an actual editor for this, like an in-house editing team that basically takes care of this. But you guys can simply look in the ads manager for that. But apart from that, we have Facebook ad campaign set up, super simple. One quick tip that I always give my guys and I always tell everyone is to always start with a lower ad budget. So always start low. Let's say you have a scale here, always start at like, let's say $10 a day right here. Get a proof of concept going. Make sure you're actually booking jobs. Make sure your CPA is really good. And then after like a month or after like a couple weeks, usually after the first month, usually a lot of our clients actually add like $10,000 for just like $300 in ad spend, like to their company, right? So if you're around here, right, you're spending around $10 a day, right, and it's going really well, your CPA is looking really good, everything's good, then you can go ahead and 2x it or like maybe even 5x it, right? Because you have a proof of concept, you know that it's generating your revenue, you know that you're profiting, and you know that it's not like slacking, right? So then you can go ahead and like actually 2x, 5x your ad budget. So we start always with a low ad budget, never crank $50 a day on an ad. That's not good. Like the ad has no chance to actually learn the algorithm, to hit the algorithm, right? Because that's how Facebook works. So make sure Facebook puts your ad in front of the most people, in front of the most wealthy people. You got to start with a low ad budget. That's exactly what we do. And on top of that, like with campaign setup, we always do ABOs. I'm not sure if you guys know what that is, but you can just search it up. Super simple. It's just way more predictable with scaling, right? And we have one broad ad set and one interest ad set, right? And the way we kind of structure these broad and interest ad sets is by simply looking at the service, right? Let's say you have like a detail you're selling, like a full detail special for like fall, whatever, right? So you're trying to sell a detail, okay? So you're trying to sell a detail, and a detail is $250, and it's for fall, okay? So the way we're gonna do this, it's super simple, okay? We have to look at like, do men and women get details? In my opinion, both of them get details, so we're gonna target all genders. What age? I think around like 24. Like I've never really seen one of our clients get a customer that's on a 24. You know what I mean? So look at that too. Same thing if you're doing coatings. Like coatings, only men buy coatings. There's only a couple times where I've seen like a girl actually get a coating. Like they don't need it. If they need it, they might get it as a Christmas gift or like a Thanksgiving gift for their husband, but they don't get it. They don't get it. Okay. Same with PPFs. No female, no female. It's only like mainly men, right? Tints actually females. Yeah, these are all genders. These are also all genders. These are mainly male dominant. These are more like male. Light installation is also all genders, right? But more of like these higher end like services are just mainly men. Okay. Also, with age, you kind of have to be careful with that, like how you set this up. Always, what I do, you can keep it at 24 in the beginning, but the thing is, Facebook and Instagram, like people can easily fake their age. So that's a 13-year-old kid when he makes Instagram, obviously he's going to put his age to 21. Otherwise, he cannot use Instagram. So this is a bit corrupt. It's not like 100%, 100%, maybe like 80% like right with ages. That's why I sometimes even just keep it at 18 till 64. So I can kind of test and see um, what type of age it hits the most. Right? You can kind of see it in placements in the Facebook Ad Manager. You can kind of see which age it hits the most. So that's one thing. Going into interest targeting, this is really really simple. You guys have to simply first of all find interests right that suit the detailing, like suit this whatever. Let's say you're doing detailing. Let me just take this as example. You want to make sure you target luxury cars. So luxury cars, one thing. Um, you want to make sure you make it narrow so it doesn't go. It's not a broad interest targeting. There's also something that's called broad interest, which is basically a mix of interest and broad, but it just shows the ad to interest people first. You want to make sure that's ticked off, right? It should be under the location set, right? So luxury cars, just luxury stuff in general. Also, what I do is I target doctors too, and just wealthy individuals, in my opinion, too. So that works also pretty well. Yacht club owners can try that, but mainly this wealthy individuals. After this is done, you have your interest set up. Simply, what I always do, I put like either 10, whatever we start with, right? Like usually I start with 10, $20 a day. So 5. Let both of these run for around like 4 days, right? I cut out the loser, I duplicate the winner, and I keep split testing with the winner. Okay. After this is done, right? We're gonna always how do you call it? Like split test the ad creative every single month. Like just basically just updating it, right? You don't want to have the same ad creative for such a long period of time. And also a good thing to know, if your CPL is under like $10, um, and the lead quality is good, just keep it running, right? It doesn't really matter. Like I used to also be kind of like a lead, how do you call it, like CPL junkie, which I'm trying to get the CPL always like $1 or $2, but it doesn't matter as long as your CPA is really solid. And let's say you're spending $50, for example, like you spend like $50, you book like 3 people. In my opinion, that's pretty solid, right? Depending also on the ticket, all that, but if your CPA is good, like your cost per acquisition is good, then it doesn't really matter if your cost per lead is like $9, $10 because you're booking people, right? It doesn't really matter if you're getting leads and you're not booking them. We have to look at how many of these leads are actually converting, because at the end of the day, that's what's going to make you money. The leads are not going to make you money. The cheap leads are not going to make you money. Okay. So again, CPA over CPL. Never get blindfolded by CPL. If your CPL is $10, but you're closing, keep it running. Okay. You can duplicate it and test it, but don't turn off the ad. Okay. You have a proof of concept. Okay. Many people cannot even get that. Think about that for a second. Okay. CPA over CPL. After the 90-day period, after this is surpassed, and 90 days later, and we already added 20K, 20 to 30K using this, what we're doing is super simple. Is we're gonna add TikTok in the process, right? And the reason I'm gonna add TikTok, you might be thinking, what the fuck? Like, there's no way people are gonna get a ceramic coating or buy a ceramic coating and get like a detailed PPF tint, whatever, on TikTok. But yes, they actually do. That's actually the crazy part. There's actually people that do. Like we've ran a really solid campaign for one of my clients, Double X Detailing in he's in Dallas, right? And it shocked me, honestly. After this, I started implementing this for every single client. He added an extra 23K in a single month using this. Okay, just in a single month using this exact um, TikTok ad formula, right? Again, TikTok ads are pretty similar to Facebook. The only thing is the CPL is higher because there's no like the forms are a bit different, everything is a bit different, And there's also at the end of the day, Facebook is still like super dominant. There's more people on Facebook, yeah. But like this is also becoming very, very popular now, especially with older people. Like my dad even uses TikTok, for example, bro. Like it's getting really bad. So at the end of the day, like with this Facebook alone, you can add like 20K, at least 20K in your revenue every single month with Facebook ads. If you're spending around like 20 to $50 a day, so that's like $600 to $1,500 a month, right? And then on top of this, you're going to do the TikTok ads too, which basically means you're going to reach new people. And with that, what that also means is you can basically add an extra 7.5 to 20K. This guy had a 23K. That's maybe like a crazy example. That's actually also the reasons why I'm implementing TikTok ads. But I'm just saying, like, if you're trying to actually be really profitable with ads with your detailing business, just do it. Like, trust me, just do it. Like it's one of the best things that I've done for a couple of clients, and it resulted into adding them an extra 10 to 20K. So this is basically the whole system, guys. It's pretty straightforward, right? It's basically how we do it. On top of this, we also have like done for you, right? Where you basically add a trade setter that books the appointments for you. So if the call, you don't basically have to take any care of any of the calls. But it's a system that basically prints for our clients, right? Super simple. It's using two app platforms and making sure we track data. And again, focus on CPA, not CPL. Trust me, I cannot say that enough. Like this doesn't matter. Fuck this. Okay. Anyway, I appreciate you guys watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.